And welcome, stream.
Hi.
Stream.
Hello, stream.
Actually, one of the games I was looking at
We are
once this one
continuing.
was done is if you guys would be interested in playing the Fallout ttrpg.
Yes, God, yes.
I've
I'll play anything, but like y'all should try Blades in the Dark one day.
heard of Blades in the Dark.
Blades in the Dark is an amazing system if you only have 4 players. It just doesn't work if you have 3 or 5 or whatever. But for 4 players, I have found there's not a better game, in my opinion. I love Blades in the Dark. I would.
You know, Grok says he can run already created Dungeons and Dragons adventures, or he could create one. So if we set it up on on Roll20, we could just follow along with the Roll20 graphics with whatever he dictates.
See, that's the hard part. Would he
man.
know how big the map is, where everybody is positioned on, without us telling him?
Well, he'll know everything that the book tells him, and you wouldn't even know where we're moving until we told you.
No, but we would have to tell him we're moving to this door. Would he know what door we're talking about?
Well, if it's a grid, then you just say, I'm moving to
Yeah,
A3.
you can just say the number of the grid. We're moving to B4 or A6, like Yo-Yo just said.
Yeah, he might just also like describe what locations you could move to next. So instead of doing the grid, you skip that entirely. Like, oh, there's door A, there's door B, there's door C.
Pretty much, he would want to play a mapless D&D game, which can be done, but it's just dice rolls.
But anyways,
All right,
I'm sorry, stream.
Yeah, we were just having a discussion about trying something
Heard it
different.
out.
Anyway, where we left off, you guys went back after leaving Iris Hill and coming back. You moved further into the building and moved upstairs. Going through the hall, you ran into a person that was hired by Lasterton House to assassinate you. But luckily for you, she has not been paid, so then she has no contract to do. She doesn't care what you do here, as long as you don't bother her. You went into one of the rooms, killed a couple cultists, and then moved further up, and you found 2 bodies, one without a head and one without an upper half. The body without a head is still alive, heartbeat, breathing, despite being completely dismembered. The other one is dead, the half body.
He'll never get
You
a
then
headline.
moved down to the hall after hearing the cultists talk about the floating head and how we should avoid it. And the assassin also mentioned that the creature upstairs can be dealt with without having to fight her. And then that's where we are, standing outside this door.
I mean, we don't have a reason to fight her, I guess. As much as I love killing.
But you don't. Oh, I believe you're also carrying the body that has a missing head.
I don't remember. But I know I have a fist, so probably.
Well, the fist was your punch through armor. I don't know how long that lasts, so I left it there.
By the way,
it's, it's rounds. I keep track of it.
Okay, so should I take it off?
Yeah.
Oh, they added a clear all button on the icons.
sweet.
That is actually great.
So they don't actually, or we don't know what would create a situation where a head would just be completely separated from the body magically.
The only thing you have is that earlier on in the place, you found a creature that is the upper torso of a person with wings. You defeated that person, but your knowledge checks were too low and you didn't know what it was.
Ah, shit. Man, that would have been our one opportunity to know what we're up against, or how to fix it.
True.
I don't think I lived,
just
did
think- I believe everyone tried and no one was successful.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, crap. I need to get my book.
Well, I assume, as an investigator, that soon we might run into this thing.
And hopefully it's in the right place.
And hopefully we roll good on it.
I appear to be in the right place. Okay.
By the way, is Hugin here?
He's just below you.
Okay. Well, let's move forward when everyone is ready.
You're standing outside this door. You wanted to open this door before we stopped last time.
Do we perception on the door then?
Alright.
I look at Itchy and go, "You smell so bad, I can't even hear through the door."
You can smell the scent of the undead rotting, but you also hear the sound of something dragging across the floor. It sounds wet and goopy.
Okay. Itchy, be ready. I'm about to kick this door open. I look at Marcellus and at Big Hat, and I tell them to be ready. And then I stealthily open the door. That's the reason why I said I was going to kick in the door to Yo-Yo's, just in case I failed my stealth check.
So when you're opening the door, you're opening the door to a room decorated in a pseudo Quadirian style. Quadirian is a race of humans with intricate patterns carved in the wood paneling. A sumptuous four-poster bed with a marionette-like canopy sits against the southeastern wall. The furniture includes an ebony writing desk and a large L-shaped armoire. In the center of the room, you can see what looks like a disembodied head with its spine, its lungs, its stomach, and intestines dragging across the floor as it floats.
Okay.
Your stealth wasn't good enough for it to notice you opening the door before while it spins around, its intestines whipping across the floor. We're gonna roll for initiative.
Oh my god, it's an intestinal.
That's what it looks like.
Hey, that 10 shouldn't be on my...
Do that again if you would.
Wait, is this like that movie, The Ring?
No.
So we don't even have to worry about her for like a week.
But it's not, so no.
7 days? Anyways, I will mention that we do have the body for this thing. There's something we might be able to do with it.
Oh yeah, we saw that body that was like missing stuff.
It was missing this, and we failed the health check that would have told us what was missing from its body. And that's what it's missing.
Are you table talking, or should you know that?
I just remember that from last session.
Excellent work, investigator.
I've investigated hard enough.
Clicking all the wrong buttons here.
If you could just push the attack button.
You don't want me to do that.
Well, as long as it's not on me.
Oh shit. Alright, so I'm first.
Bull.
There's no such thing as critting in a freaking initiative roll.
No, but I did roll a 20.
Wait, but why would it say 24? Is your initiative plus 4?
Alright, so
damn.
I need to figure out the range of this. What's my radius of this? Do. Okay. Alright. Alright, I need
Yeah, wait. Can I explain real fast to stream what this thing is, since we actually know where it
No,
came
you don't. You
Well,
don't.
I'm just explaining how we discovered that this thing, we don't know what it is, but we found a corpse previously in a room with two corpses in it. One was half cut, one was missing a head, and a bunch of shit that we didn't know what it was because we failed the check. However, we have seen evidence that this thing exists.
All right. I need everyone to roll a will save. My DC on it.
Ah.
All right. So everyone but Farron are currently blind.
What?
How long does this last? Okay. What level am I casting it? Okay. So for 6 rounds, everyone but Farron is blind.
Wow.
6 rounds? That's an eternity in a fight. We shut the door and wait for 30
So-
seconds.
Marcella should know what it is. She casted glitter dust, and it just hit everyone. It's like a big cloud explosion just fills the hallway. It's 100 feet. Yeah, it's 100 feet plus 10 feet per level.
Damn.
It doesn't. The thing is, it doesn't give me a radius, but it's not single target.
No, like I said, I thought it was a 10-foot radius.
Yeah, it says all within the area, so it's a medium range, 100-foot, 10-foot per level. I have a feeling it's missing some descriptors. Hold on.
Not saying I'm not going to be in it, but I think Marcellus would be out of it.
What's the radius on this?
If it's isn't it
Okay,
30?
so it's all creatures within a 10-foot radius around it. Okay, so let me see my range here. Oh yeah, so everyone. So Marcellus, you're not blind.
Yeah, I was going to say, that'd be a fucking pretty powerful fucking spell if it could do this entire room.
Yeah, the glitter dust description on the roll 20 is missing the radius. It's like one part they forgot. And then I am going to float backwards. And that's my turn. All right, Marcellus, you and Hugo are up.
Seeing that this is a caster and that this is most certainly magic. Wait, I can't really see the thing in the room, but
Nope.
I know glitter dust was used, so I know a caster used it. And to spare my team the massacre, I begin haste as a golden glow comes from beneath everyone. I don't know how to fix blindness, sorry.
Let me.
Do I have a scroll?
So while you're blinded, you get a -2 to AC, and you lose your Dex bonus, so you're flat-footed. And you take a -4 to Strength and Dex-based skills. And whatever checks. All checks that rely on vision, blah blah blah. All opponents have total concealment. There's 50% miss chance. And blind creatures must make a DC 10 acrobatics in order to move faster than half their speed. Creature who fails falls prone.
Shut the door and wait 30 seconds till the blindness goes away.
Wait,
Now you're thinking like a true murder hobo.
but is Shugen blind too?
Everybody.
He failed his save. Everyone but you and Farron are currently under the status of blind for 6 rounds.
That's a lot of rounds, man. That's 36 seconds.
I can't really do anything here. I'm just a support. I could identify it, but I can't see it.
Alrighty.
Okay, then that's the end of my turn.
Ryzen, you're up. So
I
if you
close
want
the door.
Okay. Itchy.
And then I wasn't done yet. I take a 5-foot step to the side. And I go, Farron, you might want to back up. Even though I can't see him, I knew he was standing right next to me.
Itchy's turn.
I really can't do shit.
Think this thing can open doors?
I don't know, man. It's just like a head and a floating intestine.
I guess I could stand in front of the door, just because I don't lose any dex bonus to AC. So I'm still a fucking meat wall. Oh,
Remove blind. Remove
is a level
blindness
3
that
spell.
is level 3.
I just don't have that spell.
Yeah, level 3 magic.
All right, Itchy, are you finished?
Can I still hold an action or no?
What is your, depends on your held action.
Attack the thing. If the door opens, attack it.
You can't see it.
I wouldn't have to see. I'd be able to know if the door opens though.
Okay.
So attack the thing in front of me if it
Whatever
opens.
the door, yeah.
All right, Farron, you're up.
I'm gonna take a step back, and I'm gonna hold my action in case anything comes through the door.
All right, 5 rounds of blindness and haste. Oh yeah, this is fun. Itchy, you hear the sound of the door open in front of you, and you attack and hit nothing.
Okay.
Damn it.
Is there anything I can do as a swift action? I don't think so. Yep.
It used.
Hmm. Okay. Oh, I can't do anything on that one. Marcellus, you're up.
Well, I'm pretty sure I could easily identify there that it used the cantrip Mage Hand. It used Mage Hand. If there's nothing in front of the door, then... Well, okay. I'm going to move down and see if I can see this thing so I can identify it. Nope. How far have I moved so far? Can I move 30 feet? 20. Nope. Okay, I can move down here at least. So I guess I'll move here for now.
All right.
And I mean, can I try to remember the thing from earlier to try to figure out what this thing is?
No.
Okay.
Unless you can see it, you don't know what this thing is. Or you can't attempt to identify if you can't see it.
Okay. And there's
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have to
Actually-
open the door eventually, but let
The
everyone
door
get
is
right
open.
back first. No,
I'm
it's
hoping I could find a way around, maybe.
I mean, if you went
If I
outside,
could see
you could
this
go
thing-
through a window, maybe.
If I could see this thing, Hugin would be able to see it. And Hugin could attack it. But that's the end of my turn.
Okay. You already have it on. Ryzen, you're up. Ryzen.
1 second. I'm sorry. I was just asking Grok about how he could run our game. The door is open now. Well, I'm
You're-
blind for 5 more rounds after this, right?
Yep, pretty much.
Will I hold my turn and I just like lean against Itchy, and if he moves, I'm moving with him?
All right, Itchy, your turn.
Like, really, the only thing I could do is just reclose the door. Oh, wait, I did have an idea. I want to find out where he is by doing this. If he's a magical creature. Would that work?
It's a 60-foot range cone. You detect magic auras. The amount of information reveals how long you study. First is a presence or absence of magical aura.
So
So yes, you do detect the presence of a magical aura.
and I know the direction he is.
You need to do this for 3 rounds to discover the location.
Ah.
You just detect the presence of one.
I mean,
Yes,
you
he's in there.
You detect the presence of necromancy.
Is that standard? Damn it, that's standard.
Is that you detect the presence of necromancy, and you also detect the presence of transmutation.
Alright, I'm gonna do something kinda crazy.
Is it an action?
Kinda. But
You
not
wanna use your
really.
action.
But not really.
Okay.
I'm gonna pop a one of these in a way I haven't popped it before. Where are you, ability?
It's over there.
Pop a one of those. That lets me cast a spell as a free action.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to channel my good energy into that room.
Okay.
There was a lot that like had to line up for this to fucking work, by the way.
Yeah, when it came out in the hall, I was gonna do a similar thing with my channels, since it would hurt undead.
Shit, I don't even know what my channel would be. What is my channel?
DC's 15. Okay. It doesn't matter to this. Oh no, I'll take the damage. You hear the gurgling screams of whatever creature's inside as it takes damage from your channel. And then everyone around you heals for 13.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that part.
Yeah, everyone's in range of it, so. Yeah, it's a 30-foot emanation. Oh, and just in range too.
It's funny. Like, I have one of those a day, so that's all I got.
Yep, you did. You heard it.
Alright, that's all I can do.
All right, Farron, you're up. Don't forget to heal if you have not already. For everyone who forgot to heal, like Hugin. 13. Hugin forgot to heal. He's only at 37.
Well, that puts me at full health. Cool.
All right.
Yep, I am topped.
Alrighty. All right, Farron, you're up. Huddle.
I'm gonna hold my turn. Hold my action until something comes out that door.
All right.
But I'm totally willing to sit here till everybody gets their sight back.
Cool. 4 more rounds.
Stupid floating testicle.
All right, let's do something also you guys haven't ran into yet. I need everyone to roll a will save again.
Uh-oh.
Damn it. Hey, you're all hasted. Everyone's hasted.
I don't think that matters towards the will save.
It doesn't.
Oh.
Cannot roll above fucking 10.
Ah.
All right, so everyone but Farron. Farron, you notice that everyone that you hear the sound of singing coming from inside the room. You look at around the rest of your party and you realize all of them seem to be concentrated on the song, lowering their arms and just kind of swaying to it.
Nice. Snap out of it.
No, 11 doesn't. Yeah, and I'm gonna just move a little bit over here, and that's pretty it. All right, let me see what else we have to do here. Yep, you basically became the Goombas, swaying back and forth, back and forth. Okay, so Marcellus doesn't get a turn, Ryzen doesn't get a turn, Itchy doesn't get a turn. Farron, you're up.
I'm gonna move towards Itchy and try to snap him out of
All right,
whatever is affecting him.
you slap him across the face, and suddenly Itchy suddenly breaks concentration from listening to the song, and is now back to being alert, although his vision is still blurred by glitter inside. Three rounds left. Now I gotta look up something else I can do.
God dang testicle.
All right, what can this do? Okay. I need everyone who is currently affected by that thing I did, by the song, to roll another will save.
At least I'm keeping it consistent.
Oh wait, I can only do this on one person. Hold on. I've got 3 targets.
Oh, you cheater. You can't see
I
me
don't
because
need
I
to.
can't see you.
I don't need to see you. Marcellus, roll a will save. You fail.
Damn it.
You hear the words from inside that says, "Come in." And you cannot help yourself. You must go in.
What couldn't I stop him?
You're still fascinated as well.
Couldn't Itchy stop him? Just put his hand against the door.
Yeah. Could he reflex?
Well, you're also blind. Mm-hmm.
He has to go through an occupied square, 2 of them.
Mm-hmm. If you do not get a reaction when you're blind. Marcellus, go ahead and go in the room at your full speed.
And then 10 here. So I would be right here in the room.
Oh, thank you. Luckily, you only have 20 feet of movement. Ryzen, you get a new will save. Will save. Oh, you broke from the fascination.
I yell in absolute anger, and since I was standing in front of the door momentarily, I just charge in.
Okay.
And I yell,
what is half your speed?
12 and a half feet.
If you're going to move more than 10 feet, you need to roll acrobatics.
Well, that's all I moved.
Okay, then that's it.
By the way, dual wielding, intimidating, testicle must be scared.
All right, Itchy, you feel 2 people move past you.
10 feet towards the singing.
Okay. Is that all you're going to do?
Well, I'm trying to figure out if I would know where Marcellus is.
You can feel him next to you.
Smack him out of it.
All right, Marcellus, you're no longer under the effects of fascination or suggestion. Farron, you're up. Everyone's going in now.
All I can do.
Well, hell. All right.
You didn't really
then
have a
I
choice in
will
this matter.
move in and fire my crossbow at the thing's lungs.
Alrighty. It wiggles out of the way, and your arrow goes past it.
Damn it.
2 rounds left. It's the creature's turn. I'm glad you're all in this room with me.
No.
Fell another damn will save here.
I'm gonna do this. And okay. Let me break out the cone. Oop, I'm gonna take a step close. Alright, that'll hit everybody. Do I need to roll to hit? Oh, no, it's just gonna hit. Okay, so everyone roll a reflex save.
Make a what?
Reflex save.
This game fucking
Eventually, I'm
ridiculous.
going to have to roll something over 10.
Well, I'm not good.
Alright, except Hugin doesn't have to. So during its song, it suddenly reaches a incredibly high-pitched sound. It hits a crescendo, a high-pitched sound, and I need to roll damage. Everyone is going to take 5 damage.
Oh, Ryzen's getting really,
All right, Marcellus,
really
you
angry.
are now in the room and you can see it.
So I tried to identify it with this specific check. TM. What check?
Religion.
What the hell is this thing?
So this creature is called a Penangaligan, or Penanggalen.
Can you put that in
Penal
chat?
Galligan?
It's actually pronounced ghost.
Or testicle?
There you go.
Interesting.
A Penangalian.
Oh, a penis golem. I get it now.
A Penangalian. A Penangalian is a vampire creature. It's a vampire monstrosity. It is created through only females. Once a Penangalian bites onto another female, that female then will also become a Penangalian. At night, its head rips free from the rest of his body and coils of viscera and entrails dragging around from her throat. She launches herself through the air with an insatiable thirst to drink the blood of other women. It has channel resistance. It has a DR of 5 against silver and slashing. It is resistant to cold and fire. It has a vulnerability to light and sunlight. It also has, based on what you've already seen, it has bardic abilities.
And a hot plate.
All right, now it's your turn.
Man. I wonder. I don't have any light things at all. Yeah. I guess I could try to daze it if it's a monster.
It is not. It is undead.
Well.
There is a spell called Daze Undead, so that's what you would need to in this situation. Yeah, you have Scorching Ray. You have a wand of it.
I have a wand of Scorching Ray, so this should be perfect. Let's use it. Do I just roll it?
Yeah. Scorching Ray is in your repertoire to be able to use. You shoot out your Scorching Ray, and you miss.
Damn.
Since this is a level 1 wand, or is always treated as a lowest version of the spell, you only get 1 ray.
Well, that's unfortunate.
What else would you like to do?
Well, Marcellus can't do anything, but Hugin flies on over here.
Roll acrobatics.
But he could see through my eyes.
Roll acrobatics.
Aw, god damn it. Well, luckily for you, he's been exercising his human legs for quite a while now. And so he dances over
Yep,
there.
he can move at his full speed.
Oh, you have great human legs, Hugin. I mean, shit, did I already use this spell already?
If you're using magic missile, you can't. You're blind.
But I can see it, and he can see through my eyes, I thought. So
Maybe.
we share vision. If we share vision, then he would be able to see it.
You know what? I never know if he has or not. I've always just played it that way.
Well, let's figure this out, because that would be a good time to use magic missile.
So you can project your senses into your Eidolon's body. So yes, you can project. So you yourself lose vision, or Hugin himself lose visions of what he could be looking at and now sees through you. So yes, you can target him with that.
Okay, well, we'll just give it a go. It's barely going to do anything, but
It's a guaranteed hit, though.
yes, if this thing doesn't have mage armor.
No, he would have to have shield. No, she does not.
Yay!
4 damage.
Ow, motherfucker!
All right, Rising.
Explains.
All right. So as the flying testicle screams, "Ow, motherfucker!" Ryzen must know where it is, right?
You can hear it. Yes.
I'm gonna charge straight at that bastard.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry about rolling D100. Those both miss. Because he's moving 10 feet. He doesn't have to roll.
That's
Hugin
okay
is
if I
moving
missed.
more than
I'm
half his
blind.
movement speed. It doesn't matter. If you're moving more than Itchy, you're up. More than your base movement
Alright,
speed.
now I could probably say I know where Ryzen is and I know where the monster is. So I
Yeah.
swing in that general direction.
Okay. Roll your D100s. Try again. Oh, you got on the first one. Are your claws silver?
They are. They are considered
They're
silver,
silver.
and
They're silver and state, so it doesn't matter. You bypassed either or. Fair, and you're up.
I'm gonna movement action and reload. Well, I did that last turn, so I'm gonna shoot, and then because I'm hasted, shoot again. Is that okay? Hello. Can you?
I heard. I could. Yes, I can hear you. Oh, he missed.
Missed
Also
both
missed.
times.
All right, one more round of blind. Well, yeah, you're. So hold on. Hugin is keeping track of the count because Marcellus hasted the same round you guys were blinded. So Hugin is both the blind round counter and the haste counter. Is this the 5th round? Yeah. Yeah, after this round, you guys can see again. But your guys' haste will also be gone. Actually, are you guys level 7 or 6? 6. Okay, so yeah, haste is gone after this round.
Yeah, I don't need haste to murder a testicle.
I'll fly back a bit. What else do I have in my repertoire? Oh, okay. Farron, can you roll will save? Is that a success? Oh, right on the number. Whatever it was attempting to do, you shrugged it off.
Oh, thank goodness.
All right, Marcella's up. He's looking at something, guys.
Oh, no. Would a potion of cure light wounds hurt this thing?
It can, yeah.
That's what I was trying to figure
I
out.
would save that.
Depends on what you're trying to do here.
Bean just wants to do damage and he's thinking outside the box, so you gotta at least give him that.
No, it's a good idea,
Yeah.
but
Well, I'm not really a healer. Yes.
Also, you can't just throw a potion. There are specific splash potions for this.
Oh. Ah, that's unfortunate.
It's an alchemist ability to be able to
What
throw
about
potions
remove
at people.
disease?
Remove disease? You guys aren't diseased.
Yeah, but, I guess it wouldn't work on that thing.
I don't believe he has a holy water. No, he doesn't.
Well, okay, hold on. I'm trying to figure out what the hell I could do here. Do I just have one Scorching Ray?
You have 11 charges left. You got to check yours. So I put down there how many times you can cast it. You have 11
Okay.
of 12. Once it's empty, the wand is gone.
Magic fail.
I was trying to tell you not
yeah,
to use
baby.
that. Oh my god.
I love me some magic fails.
No, I
Have your
personally think you
fun.
should use that wand until it's done. Like, just use it.
See, this is
Alright.
what we get for taking a week break.
Draw your card.
Damn it, I should have
That's
used
crazy.
the
Look, he
potion.
got mid-max. He rolled a 1, but then rolled max damage.
Oh, you're weakened. You take a -2 to all your spells for 1d4 minutes.
Oh,
Spell
God.
DCs.
Yep,
Wait.
so roll a d4. How many minutes are you affected? 2 minutes.
2
I mean, it's
minutes.
definitely the rest of this fight for sure.
Yeah.
Yep, so your DCs are reduced by 2 for 2 minutes.
So don't bother casting
What about
anything.
spell-like abilities, though?
Spells. Spell-like abilities I count in there. Everything is reduced by 2.
Well, that's very unfortunate, but...
Yeah, your spell, the wand suddenly just like taps, or instead of the scorching ray going out of the wand, it goes through your body, making it hard to concentrate.
Hits you right in the balls.
Luckily, it didn't shoot or didn't explode like some of the magic veil cards do.
Luckily, you shaved your balls, so it didn't catch you on fire.
I picked a good day to shave. And Hugin is just gonna kind of fly in, like, hey, what's up? Floating head thing, and kick it right in the face.
All right, so I have a question for the group here. Hugin is using Marcellus's vision, but would that be difficult to still hit something because Marcellus is not only at
No.
a different angle, but also 10 more feet away?
I think it would give them like a in effect, like mechanically, I think it would give them like light cover, right? Because it would be
Yeah.
weird. Looking
Yeah, that's
from over here and trying to control a body that's not in the same place you're looking from. I'm sure that's weird.
No.
Wait,
Hold
no,
on, hold
that's
on.
not what we just
No.
discussed.
I disagree. I think the entire point of having a summoner, especially with an Eidolon, is that they're supposed to be as one kind of thing.
I could see that argument too. Hugin could be used
Yeah,
to this
yeah.
kind of thing because they've done it before.
Let's just.
I
think of
could
it
see
like
both
if-
I could see that with an Eidolon. Like, if you got it for all summons, I would say no.
Yeah,
But for the
if he's
Eidolon,
using-
yes.
Yeah, if he's using Summon Monster 1, Summon Monster 2, okay. Maybe they can see through his eyes, but they get a disadvantage. But this is his Eidolon.
Yeah, I
Okay,
agree.
I'll take the 3 damage.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
we were
God.
setting the rule here.
No, yeah, I think that's what we should do. That we're setting right now our house rule that Eidolons will share basically exactly the same eyesight, exactly no disadvantages.
Well, like, and he's swinging in a direction.
But if it was a summoned spider, it wouldn't have the same advantages.
But, well, that depends.
Well, an Eidolon is part of you, like kind of a thing. That's like the thing. A summoned monster, anyone can do summon monster. Well, not anyone, but any caster.
All right, then I'm going to set up one additional question. Let's say Marcellus sends Hugin into a different room that he's not connected to or he cannot see himself. If Marcellus decides to try to move while looking through Hugin's eyes, is that considered blind?
While
When-
one of them is blind or while both of them are blind?
So
when you
let's say
when you read the rules, I read it as that. Like, if you're going to do it, it's going to be one vision of whoever it is.
so the example, Marcellus is outside of a room, he sends Hugin in and then shares his not shares his vision, but uses his vision. Marcellus the body can no longer see. If he attempts to move Marcellus the body, is he considered blind where he has to roll acrobatics to not trip?
Well,
Because he no longer can see where he is. There's now a wall between him. I can see that.
I'm not going to.
Are you talking about
dispute
all the time or
it
just
is-
when one of them is blind?
No, it's because it does essentially make one of them blind when he decides to share the vision of it. He
I
cannot
don't know,
see two
no.
visions. It's
Well,
in the
Oh,
Hold
if
on.
that's what the rule says, well then I'm
Yeah,
down with
it's
that.
in-
I haven't read the
it's in the
rules.
rules.
I feel like it. Remember Beastmaster?
well, yeah, it's different in this one. It overrides the person's vision.
Well, I get that they're not, well, actually in Beastmaster, didn't it also override their vision? Like he had to like stop for a second and then see through the eyes of
That's
this fucking
essentially
animal.
what this is. So, but if he attempts to move while doing that, he can't see where he's going.
Yeah, you know what? That
Yeah,
sounds
but
legitimate.
Wait, no, but wouldn't that be an action then to switch to his vision?
Yeah, you could do that. He could switch back.
Well, yeah, there's no action for this. You just do, but it overrides your vision into theirs.
Yeah, I
Well,
think
like-
that seems legitimate because you would have to use their vision and not yours if you're blinded or whatever. You have to concentrate on seeing through their eyes because it wouldn't be your own. It would.
I'm not going to argue with whatever you come up with, but I will say that one could look at it as Hugin can see the extended range of my vision.
Yeah,
So
but if
we're
you got,
looking at the same thing and I look
But-
slightly over, he would have that slightly
Right.
over vision.
but if you can't see Hugin and he attempts to move, how does he know where he's going?
Because I could see him moving, so if he would
No,
move
you cannot.
forward-
You can't see him in this scenario. He's behind a
Yeah.
wall. Yeah, you can't see him anymore, and
Oh,
he
in
can't
a
see you.
different room.
And if he attempts, yeah, because if you attempt to move, you're essentially blind.
Yeah, no, you would have to roll like 50%
Right?
chance.
No, the acrobatics to not trip.
Yeah,
if
okay,
you're gonna
we're
roll.
good. Let's keep going.
Okay.
Yeah.
I for certain.
We're
that's
all
what-
good now. All right, Ryzen, you're up.
Did nobody hit him before, or did Huggin just hit him?
Hugin hit him for 3.
So then I must have heard it, right?
You still know where he is.
Then I'm doing the jumping chop.
Yeah, it's at this point you guys are. At this point, you guys are so close. You are aware of it. It's not trying to hide. Both those miss.
Not
Actually,
maybe not
everything
just
in
for
misses.
18, 19 actually misses.
You remember when you're blind, you have a -2 to hit.
Oh, so it would be 17.
Yeah, literally everything missed.
Fucking 17? Who the fuck is this testicle? Was he Danzig?
It's not a ghost, but it is just a
I fucking
head
hate
with some
vampires,
intestines.
man.
in it. Itchy, now it's your turn.
Know where he is, so give him a good old Slavovich.
Yeah, it's not attempting to hide, so you don't have to worry about not being able to see. If it was
Excuse
if
me.
it was going to go into stealth, then yeah. Miss. That roll your D100.
Oh yeah, this is last round of hasted.
Yes, this is.
I actually didn't mean to roll that, but I'll take it.
Wait, hold on a second.
Itchy, those were awful D100s. I can't believe you did that. Farron, you're up.
Y'all still there? What happened? What's going?
No, can you hear us? Hello?
Yeah, I can now.
Oh, yeah, just a bunch of misses. It's your turn.
I'm gonna shoot twice again.
Go for it. No. Oh, there it is.
Come on.
Here's your card. Range attack.
Gain cover with additional. Oh my gosh. +4 to AC from me. Like
Why don't you just cast guidance?
I already can't hit him.
Like I said, why don't you just cast guidance the rest of this battle?
I'm put my crossbow up, I guess.
There, I'll give you a turret. All right. Haste is gone. You guys are no longer blind. All right, everyone's good. All right. What else can I do here? Oh, I know what I can do. I'm gonna float back over here. Itchy, can you roll another will save?
I can. But first, we're going to do a whole reach for that reaction.
All right. As long as I'm burning up your abilities, I'm happy. You missed.
Damn it. Alright, well.
This will be fun if it works. Itchy, you fall prone and you cannot stop laughing.
The hyena's laughing. How original.
Ah, man. And then I'm going to switch songs. Go ahead and switch songs, and
Telephone.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do that one, that version.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Marcellus, no longer blind, no longer hasted.
Oh, well, man, that wasn't really worth it, what I did last time, but I guess I'll take a 5-foot step and give it a go.
You missed.
Wow, it's very unfortunate.
Oh wow, 18 fire damage. Make sure you keep a track of. You should have 10 of those left.
Yes.
All right, Hugin's up.
Hugin, let's see. 5-foot step.
All right, he gets all of his decks now. The 29 will hit.
I hope so.
Wing buffet, smack the face.
There we go. All right, Ryzen, you are now no longer hindered.
Oh, my dwarven rage leaps into action as I jump onto this dwarven-sized bed and give the triple chop.
Oh!
I was waiting for all of them to be fucking ones.
That would be the way things are going.
But hold on.
Oh, but it's piercing.
That's Red Destiny. Pierce, of course that's going to work on a vampire. Piercing and it's magic.
Okay. I needed to double check. In Pathfinder, undead can take critical hits. It's 3.5 that undead cannot be critically hit. All right, so first two. Actually, no, that's
You know
19 will hit.
Hold on a second. Let me back up into that whole fucking undead can't be hit by crits in 3.5. Like, can you imagine that? Doesn't that ruin disruptor weapons? Because that's a crit fucking proc. When you
I
hit
don't-
an undead with a disruptor, it kills them instant.
I don't think disruptors existed in 3.5.
Instant.
I don't think disruptors existed in 3.5.
Oh, okay. Well, I disregard.
That's 4th edition, I think. Anyway, so I'm going to take the 6 damage from the first one because you did the 5-foot step, so you got a +1 to hit. Then I will take the 22 damage from your crit. And then that's it. Because Red Destiny net attack number 2 isn't there.
Well, my first attack was a 13, second was 31, third was 19. That's all my
Yeah.
attacks.
Okay, so it's still alive.
Yeah, that's it.
Itchy, you're up. Actually, right now you're hideously laughing on the floor. I need to figure out how long that lasts.
Do I get another wheel?
That's what I'm checking. I gotta figure out how long it lasts. Okay, it will last. Okay, it lasts that how long? Let's see. Do you get a saving throw? Yes, you can make an additional saving throw. You're no longer hideous laughing, but you're prone.
Is this the one where it's an action to get up?
Yes. Oh no, it's your movement to get up. You cannot move after you get up.
Alright, then get up. And that's
Alright.
all I can do.
You need a ranged weapon. You need throwing weapons.
Well, I have a ranged weapon, but it's a move action to change weapons, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Because there's a whole feat to to exchange weapons faster. All right. Itchy, did you want to do anything else before I move on?
I don't think I got anything else.
All right, Farron, you're up.
Oh, it's my turn. Sorry. Minka distracted me. I'm gonna take a step and I'm gonna channel healing. Everybody's a little bit hurt.
All right.
Sound good?
And see if maybe that'll kill it.
It could be possible. Your channels are pretty strong.
So 11 healing and then 11 damage to the...
What's your spell DC at the moment? Oh, never mind. So when you cast channel energy, the light passes through everyone, healing their wounds, and it hits the creature, causing it to be wrapped in light, which then it disintegrates into dust.
Nice. Don't worry, guys. I got it.
So everyone heal 11.
Thank you.
That was an annoying ass battle.
Yeah, kinda. Wasn't it?
All right, so now that you're in this room, you can see that this room is more of a makeup of a master bedroom. Perhaps this was Hasterton's master bedroom. You can see in one of the corners there is a collection of expensive-looking clothing, including a cloak, a fur coat, a frock, and a couple turbans, and a wide-brimmed hat.
Frock and turban.
Okay.
Fucking what?
All
Throw it all in the bag.
right, what do you guys want to do?
Damn it! What the fuck? God damn it! Arcana.
Actually, let me check. Do I sense any magic in the room?
Come on, Itchy with the turban would be pretty cool.
No,
Think
you
about
no
it, just think
longer
about it.
sense magic in the room.
Wait, but didn't he roll earlier? Wouldn't he have detected it then?
He detected transmutation and necromancy. The creature had a transmutation spell on him, and it's necromantic in nature. The body that you guys carried into the room suddenly stops breathing.
Good.
I knew it.
So, if we had come during the day, we wouldn't have known it was a thing. Or we might have. If the other half was gone and it wasn't moving, wouldn't we be able to, like, figure out why the hell they were in the same room again?
Depends on how this creature was created and if it has to go back to its original body during the day. You do not know.
Ah, damn it.
Oh,
I was gonna try-
Marcellus is still sharing Hugin's vision and can't see anymore.
I rolled a 23 for my perception.
Okay. While looking around in the room, you discover that in one of the coats that is hanging up with all the rest of the clothes, there appears to be a piece of parchment sticking out from one of the pockets.
Itchy can't read. Someone read this.
You also find that there appears to be a disorderly stack of handwritten notes on Hasterton's writing desk.
Actually, that would make sense. I couldn't read Common.
No, you can because you learned Common.
No, I learned Broken Common. Language. Language and writing
Yeah,
are two different things.
Technically, you can read it, but if you want to play that way, sure.
By the way, I was going to mention, do you think I would have to declare whether or not I'm looking through Hugin's eyes?
Yes,
Okay.
because you're sacrificing your vision to share his.
I wanted to clear that up because I thought about it and I'm like, yeah, I would have to declare it. So in this instance, I am looking through Hugin's eyes right now, and Hugin looks at the papers.
All right, so Itchy has the piece of parchment on him, and Farron, you're standing in front of a bunch of handwritten notes on the writing. On the piece of parchment that Hugin is reading, it seems to be a permit. You see the symbol of the Brarestone Asylum, which you guys found yourselves in when we started. It appears to be a permit to allow Hasterton Laus to visit the Oberzandalus, the man who was creating the cult, by an administrator, Lissandro, who was the person you found creating a portal. So there was the permit to allow him to visit. On the writing desk there, Farron, you rifle through them, finding nothing really of note until you get to the one at the very bottom. Under that, it seems to mention a person known as the Mad Poet, and to look for a book called the Necronomicon. You see your names mentioned in here. Mentioned to him in a revelatory dream that he had. And it says that the sacrifice of their minds put into a fugue state, but they lived unable to remember their lives or react to outside stimuli. And then it concludes that to turn you over to the Brarestone Asylum according to our agreement.
So this person erased our minds and used us as a tool and abandoned us.
With you reading this, Farron, and possibly relaying it to all of you suddenly...
Yeah, I'd be reading it out loud to everybody.
You all suddenly feel a twinge in your heads, like a headache coming on, and a memory comes to you. You're standing there next to Hasterton Laus, a tall man with a dark beard, broad shoulders, and a bit of a beer belly, wearing dark glasses. You're standing in a desert, looking over at what appears to be ruins of some civilization you haven't seen before. You can see around you that there are pyramids of impossible geometry, like stretching horizontally at such strange angles that it's not possible. And there before you stands an old man holding a stick with a book in his hand, a rather thick one. You see that Hasterton is speaking to him, but you cannot hear what he is saying. And then a sandstorm kicks up and you're suddenly back here. It almost feels like a memory is coming back to you.
It was a long pillar with a...
It seemed you were in a desert next to what appeared to be an old civilization, like pyramids and towers of impossible geometry, like bending up but also this way and then at an angle. Like it would be impossible to build such a thing. In front of an old man with a cane and holding a rather thick tome. Hasterton's speaking to him, but you can't hear what he's saying. And that's your memory. All four of you were there with him.
Wonder where we could have been.
South where Farron is, he opens that door to reveal what appears to be a private study. The walls of this room are lined with fine wood panels. Sorry, Ryzen. The furniture includes a desk sitting under a window opposite the door, a high-backed chair, and a couple small bookcases packed tight with scrolls, volumes, and notebooks. Ryzen, you move in, and you immediately stop about a foot in. You can see very familiar runes on what appears to be the pages in front of you in some of the books. It appears to be an explosive rune. Ready to explode anybody who trespasses in here to destroy anything in this room.
Catapult. Big hat. This room is trapped.
Oh,
Can any of us disarm this said trap?
Isn't it Arcana to do arcane traps?
I'm going to check that.
Yo, because I have thievery.
Oh, if you have thievery, well, I think it's. Is there disable device in this?
I
There
back
is.
out of the room.
Yeah, disable
Oh,
device.
there is. I don't have disable device. I forgot that was the thing. In
A spell like a dispel magic or erase is how you get rid of these. Yeah, but it would destroy everything in the room.
I can do dispel magic.
We could,
All right.
Then
Dispe-
do.
since it's like
Dispel magic.
drawn on runes. If I like created, well, no.
I'll approach the runes very cautiously, and I'll get as close as I can without setting them off. And then I'll raise my hand and say a prayer to my god and cast dispel magic.
All right, go for it.
I don't think it requires. Does it require a roll?
It does require a roll.
Wait,
what do you
can I
need?
cast?
Oh, he's going to give you guidance.
Yes, I'm gonna cast guidance on him. For
Okay,
goodness
I'll
sake.
take it.
Just in case.
Mm-hmm. All right, so roll your dispel. Kylo?
Sorry, my cat got in my. What do I roll? I missed.
I think you can just roll the dispel magic spell.
Well, I clicked it and it posted it right above Marcellus's guidance.
So make a 1d20 plus your current caster level, which is your level. And you have to compare it against the spell that's being cast. And you can add a d4 on top of it because of guidance.
You better add that D4, boy.
Oh, that's enough. So you cast dispel magic and you can see the rune being etched away by it, thus making it inoperable.
I think I got it, guys. I think it's safe to come in and look around now.
Good.
And everything explodes.
Good job, Sombrero del Grande.
Found another one. Beep.
So looking here, you can see that it appears to be the man's private collection, not only of books to study and various other papers, but you also see some personal written notes in notebooks around the table as well.
Well, anything of note?
All right, Farron just begins sorting through the material that he has access to.
Hurry
Yeah,
up,
yeah,
big head.
If you guys want to, during this time, because of how long it takes, it can be considered a long rest.
Ooh, yeah. A long rest?
Damn,
A
you're
long
taking
rest.
forever.
So yeah, 8 hours.
We barricade the doors and start studying notes and stuff and just rest.
Yeah,
Since
so
I have full health and no need to reset any spells, I can keep watch.
right, so
I'm
Marcellus?
down a few spells. I could use the rest.
all right, so pretty much everyone's at full health because I'm gonna guess you start burning some of your heals.
Yeah, that would be the first thing we did before we laid down to relax.
All right, so Marcellus, go ahead and reset your spells back to full, except for Scorching Ray. Itchy and Farron, you guys can start moving spells around while I go over the info that you found. All right, so one of the notebooks you find, Farron, goes over interviews with Oliver Zandalus that Laos had while at the Barrister Asylum. Although Zandalus was mute, Laos would interview him while he drew his charcoal drawings of the mysterious city. And during the process, details would emerge that which Laos would interpret. In later interviews, Laos made use of magic to read the man's thoughts. Through this process, Laos was able to learn of a distant lost city in some nameless desert that reportedly featured 3 star stelae, those golden pillars that you guys see around town, identical in shape and arrangement to those here in Thrushville. The last pages of the notebooks, Laos stops relating what he learned from his interviews with Oliver and begins writing with maniacal fervor about his obsession with the city and his belief that discovery alone could repair his academic reputation. Sifting through more of the notes, you find an annotated map showing a place called the Lake in Carthan in the lands to the south. The Count has drawn a route from Thrushmore to Zur, traced a line down the Sullen River to Casimir, and then marked the coast of Kathir, from which he plans to mount an expedition to find the lost city of Neruzaven. So you now have a map of where he's going.
This is what we needed to be able to follow our mad count.
We'd have to get a boat.
Then the last one, you see a draft of equipment, supplies, and a number of slaves that Count plans to purchase for the final leg of the expedition. It's scribbled on a piece of parchment.
Did you say slaves or slaves?
Slaves.
Slaves?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well. Okay. Well. I guess we have to figure out where the hell he is.
So, and then through that, you find a spell book, which is pointless because none of you guys can use it. So I'm not really worried about reading out what's in it because none of you guys can scribe. So then, other than that, there is also, tucked behind some books, is a small locked trunk. Yeah, there is a small locked trunk.
Do we have the key for it?
You check through your keys and you do not have a key for this.
What is it? A small locked box?
It's a trunk.
A trunk. Itchy Ryzen, can one of you force it open?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, I got a crowbar. And it looks like I'll be the one doing it.
Yeah, there we go.
Strength.
That's enough.
Oh.
So putting your claws in, you wrench the trunk open, where you see a large collection of a bunch of books. A bunch of these books have a bunch of different names, but they are all like important reading material for you to hang on to. I can post them later, but it's like a big list. There is one thing that stands out though.
I was looking at something and I don't remember what now.
One of them is emitting magic.
Wait, Hugin. Wait. Nope, never mind. I'm not doing that. I guess I'll just walk into the room.
Oh, and there's also 2 scrolls in there as well.
Oh.
I like it, but
Do I happen to know anything about these things that Ryzen has discovered?
Yes. So the book that is giving off the magical properties is called the Book of the Lore Master. It's a wondrous item. While this digest-sized book contains seemingly random collections of words, phrases, and strange mnemonic aid. 3 times a day, a person can consult with it as if using the Lore Master class feature to gain a +5 when taking 10 or 20 on a knowledge check. Taking 10 or 20, basically you're taking 10 minutes to study something, so you treat it as if you're rolling a 10.
Alright.
20, same thing, but for 20 minutes. So you're like, I don't know what this is. I want to take 20. I take 20 minutes studying it. With this book, you get a +5.
Nice. We have lots of stuff to read from this quest so far, so that'll be really handy.
Yeah.
And the 2 scrolls are something called a psychic surgery. Psychic surgery cures the targets of all intelligence, wisdom, and charisma damage and restores all points permanently drained from their intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. It also eliminates ongoing insanity, confusion, and fear. It also can remove mental afflictions, including enchantment, spells and abilities, even instantaneous effects.
I don't know if you could do that even with undead. I think that you have to like kill them and then try to
This
raise dead, and then it may not work because they've been dead too long and corrupted, so you might have to resurrect them. Well, if they were resurrected, they would be a brand new being.
This also allows you to psychic surgery also can restore memory if your memory is being magically altered. So this thing, they can restore any intellect, wisdom, or charisma damage, like a greater restoration can. It could also remove any enchantment or things like insanity or confusion or fear. It has the ability to mend memories if they have been magically altered.
Well, I guess that would mean at this moment any one of us could restore their memory.
If your memory has been magically altered.
I mean, how else would he be able to erase our memory? Wouldn't it only be magic?
You don't know.
I guess we should just hold on to this, because it could be used in combat and very effectively.
So it is 2 of them, by the way.
Oh, perfect. So the book helps anyone study, like,
when you're taking 5
we
or
found a
10
fucking nerd item.
on a knowledge check, you can get a +5 when using this book. Other than that, there's nothing else of interest in here, and you guys have received a full rest. Now, I'll be right back. Bathroom break.
Yeah, same. Be right back.
BRB.
Chicken.
Yes.
I'm sorry, stream. There, I found the soundboard.
Chicken.
Holy shit.
This is just to stab the dead air, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, D-Generation X proudly brings to you the tag team champions of the world, the Road Dogg Jesse James, the Badass Billy Gunn, the New Age Outlaws, and if you ain't down with that, I got 2 words for you.
Chicken.
Alright, I'm back. Alright, so there's another door over here, which someone has already opened. I know he's been. Just letting you know what else is in here.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
Yeah, it's just there's another door over here. That's all I said. Where are we going?
I'm still digging the gilded hot dog.
Alright, went back to the screen.
Well, that was a good transition, though. Little fly through the door hole. Are you nerds done studying?
Yeah.
Says Hugin. As I walk out of the room, backwards.
All right. So where are you guys going?
Back out the dope.
Well, there was some stairs.
In this room?
I don't ever seen any stairs in this room. I'm looking.
Over here and over here.
So I sent in Hugin because he could see things.
I didn't even see that door.
I just boldly go because I'm a bold dwarf.
It's pronounced bald.
Oh, got him.
Well, I mean, that's why I wear a hat. Don't tell anyone about my wig collection.
Don't talk about my weave.
If you can't grow it, you sew it.
Your toupee.
This large attic area has a slanted ceiling supported by wooden trusses as beams and rafters. The ceiling slopes down from the highest beams in the middle to the lowest on the perimeter, where several ugly, fibrous plants sprout from clay pots, barely illuminated by a few dormer windows. The air smells of dust, mold, and decay. Inside, you can hear what sounds like the weeping of an older woman. Itchy, from your point of view, you can barely see what appears to be a woman dressed all in black, like mourning. Kneeling down, facing away from you, she appears to be holding something broken.
Hey guys, there's a Wraith over there.
Why can he see it but not me? Because he can see over my head or something?
I can't tell if you can see. Itchy was the first one I saw.
Well, I was the one who went up the stairs first.
And then Ryzen also sees it.
I see a chicken head.
Hearing what everyone has seen, I remind them earlier that we don't have to fight this thing, said the assassin that didn't want to kill us anymore. So we could diplomacy this thing.
Was that this thing?
Yeah, it said you don't have to attack the old lady.
I will look cautiously at Marcy and go, all right then, you go first.
Oh my god, I could flip my image to face the other way.
Is that how you're going to nod now or shake your head? No, 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 no. Move. Smart guy.
That way.
Let's go. So I move over here, and Hugin flies, ahead of the party. He just kind of flies up to here. Hello there. Madam, you know who we are.
The woman spins around. The object she holds shifts to one hand. Appears to be a hand mirror. The mirror of it broken. The woman, upon turning around and you can see her fully, is deformed, disfigured, almost monstrous, in that half her body appears to be that of a creature of like tendrils sticking out where her sleeve is, and one leg missing, replaced by a twisted, bent leg, as if the creature a ritual attempted to be cast upon her and it failed.
We mean you no
She
harm.
looks like this.
We did not watch your VHS tape.
And you guys immediately recall that one of those nights you were out in Thrushmore, The visage of this woman had appeared to you. You fought her, sending her back here. Or the visage back here. It's the same woman.
You already know we are stronger than you.
That, never mind. Yes, we mean you no harm, like I said a moment ago.
Roll diplomacy.
Damn it. Can I just say I have a 10, or no, I have a 12 in diplomacy.
I didn't get much help, but I tried.
Can I assist
you only-
also?
You only need a 10 to aid in the diplomacy.
That's right. Hey. I didn't mean to roll twice. Thank God.
And Farron throws his hat in the air.
Tukin flips off the lady.
Despite your best efforts to calm her, her body seems to writhe and squirm as if she has no real control of herself. And roll for initiative. All right, roll for initiative for those who are still missing.
Sorry, I was eating an airhead and handing out airheads.
Oh, one thing to mention that you guys did see the portrait of this woman down in the hallway with all the other trophies. The name that was under it was Namiria Lau. Guessing by her age, she is probably Hasterton Lau's mother, or what's left of her. Cabo, could you roll initiative, please? Oh, you already did. Who am I missing? That's everybody. Marcellus, you're up first.
Okay. What the hell is this thing? As I look at it and I investigate its horrifying body. Not attractive at all.
All right, roll knowledge. Plain.
Oh. What
You have no idea.
God damn it. Wait. Could I use that? Never mind.
You can't take 10 in combat.
That's unfortunate. Well, that's alright.
She's hostile to you, so.
Seeing her intent is to harm us. I guess major armor on myself.
All right. Make sure you. I think you've already had that box checked.
Yeah, I just didn't remove it because
Okay.
I was gonna do it anyways. Yeah, I mean, I can't really diplomacy. Can I still try to diplomat this thing?
At this point, she's prepared to attack you.
Okay. Maybe she said we could spare her or something. I don't know, but Hugin's gonna fly in. 5-foot bird step. Bleed, motherfucker, bleed. That one, yeah.
Do.
Is she undead? I mean, she still took 5 damage.
All right, she's gonna take 5. Yeah, she's gonna take 5 damage, and then do your bleed damage.
I knew it. DC4 or
A D4. Sorry, it's a D6, but it doesn't matter. You roll. All right, she's gonna take 1 bleed damage per round. All right, Farron, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna fire my crossbow. As soon as my character sheet opens. I should have already had this up. Alright, there we go. God damn it! Oh,
Bow hits the ground next to her. Anything else you want to do?
No, that's all I can really do. I'm gonna use my movement action to go ahead and reload so I don't have to do it next round. And that'll be it for me.
All right, Ryzen, you're up.
All right. I'm going to charge at the chicken.
Actually, isn't it like a
Let her see what a dwarven fighter is all about.
All right. Her skin is incredibly tough. Your blade barely nicks her.
But it nicks her.
just like Nixon?
All right, Itchy.
You gave her the old dick.
Can I pull out weapon while moving in this one?
Yeah.
Move there. Pull out weapon, because that's as far as I could go. Give her a
What weapon did you
good
pull out?
old stab.
You will miss your target.
Boo.
I need different music. This is essentially a boss fight. All right, my turn. Take a step backward. And now I'm going to do my attack on that.
Wait.
Do you have that?
Let me look. I was just seeing if I had the ability to stop her from trying to move away from me. And it does not seem like I do. I have just out of reach, actually, is what I was thinking of, where I get a +5 if somebody's trying to attack of opportunity me from 10 feet.
I'm trying to consider if I pop my reach. But, nah.
She's gonna attack Ryzen twice here. I'll re-roll that confirm, not a confirm.
Well, also, you see that I get a +4 dodge bonus in AC if she tries to attack me from 10 feet away.
Okay, and let's see, only the 20 hits then.
The advantage of mobile fighterini.
Yeah.
And since she's stupid and moved away, I get a +1 attack since I jumped towards to attack her.
What's my damage? La la la. All right. Take 6 damage.
Bitch.
Trying to figure out like what's her damage on that. What am I rolling to hit? Okay, I see it now. All right, Marcellus, I need to turn this down. Actually, I need to change that. Let's see. There we go.
She has tough skin, eh? So I take a 5-foot step. I put my hands out, I raise them up, and gold appears beneath our feet.
Everyone's hasted for 6 rounds.
Let's do this thing in. Starting with Hugin, as he takes a 5-foot bird step. And, yeah, he gives it the old puncherini. Baby.
All right, you get one more attack because of haste. All right, so you, through all of that, just roll bleed damage because you've done no damage. It's still 1.
Damn it. What is up with Hugo's bleed, man?
All right, Farron, you're up.
I'm gonna take a 5-foot step to here, and then I'm gonna use haste to shoot twice.
Okay. Your arrow bounces off her. Despite hitting, it did nothing.
Even the 24 did nothing?
You hit her, just did no damage.
Uh-oh.
Ryzen, you're up.
Here I go. So I advance and hit her with the old 1, 2, 3.
Okay. No.
Oh, another.
Oh no!
Oh.
My very first attack is a 1.
Yep. And you...
Damn.
If you're using a slashing weapon, take 1d6 points of damage and 1 point of bleed.
Oh, you pricked your finger.
But it starts bleeding, doesn't it?
Yep, it's a really
I
nasty.
pricked my
prick.
finger, but damn, I pricked the shit out of it.
All right, Itchy, you're up.
Alright, drop weapon. 1, 2, 3. And give her the good old slappy slap. Of that one.
Bypass? Okay. She takes 10 damage. Alright, she's gonna take 1 point of bleed. Let's see what else I can do. Da, 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 da.
Is she casting spells or is she attacking?
Well, she attacked with tentacles.
Okay.
And now she's gonna cast with spells, so I hope you like that too. It is la 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 la. Okay, I know what it is. D20. Nope, I will miss. Oh wait, Itchy, what's your touch AC?
Shit.
What is it?
12.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna touch you then. And what's my damage? La la la. Per caster level, huh? Okay. What's my caster level? Yeah, it's not that. $3d6. So she reaches out with her hand, covered in electricity, and touches you. You take 13 damage. 5 more rounds of haste. Marcellus, you're up.
This thing sickens me. Can I do this?
It does not work.
Damn it. Well, that's the end of Marcellus's turn. So Hugin will have to fill in.
Sadly, that's not confirmed. Do your bleed damage. Alright, her bleed has been changed to 2. And that's all the damage you can do. You did no damage. You just caused her bleed to go to 2.
What?
Baron, you're up. You hit. I'm just saying you did no damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna... can I tell if this creature is undead or not? Do I need
It
to
is
roll?
not undead. It is a planes check.
Planes check, okay.
I think I'm the only one proficient in that.
No, I got it. I am too.
Alright. So she is an eldritch abomination. She is an aberration. She has a DR10 except against lawful weapons. She has a 10-foot reach with her tentacles. She has the ability to project her image, which essentially is an out-of-body experience, creating two of her. That's why you saw her in the town, and that's why she suddenly, warped back here, because her image was sent back.
No, well, not a lot I can
She
do.
she is not weak to anything.
Okay.
She is a spellcaster, but doesn't seem to be an experienced one.
I don't have any offense spells, so I'm just gonna hold my turn. And if somebody gets knocked out, which I know is improbable at these health levels, but if something bad happens, I'm gonna be there to heal.
All right. Rise and take 1 damage.
Didn't I take her a herder first at all?
Yep, she's got a DR10 except against lawful, so you managed to get through because your damage was more than 10. So yeah, if you want to get damage in, you have to do more than 10 damage or have what Itchy has in bypass.
Well, my last attack did 11. So 1 damage.
Well, 19 is a miss.
You fucking bitch.
All right, Itchy, you're the only one that can hurt her at the moment. I didn't say she was immune to spells, though. Just Farron doesn't have anything offensive.
Yeah, I'm a cleric. I'm not an offensive spellcaster. I've got stuff like Dispel Magic and Lesser Restoration and...
So can I cast End Attack? Well hasted?
No, because this only pertains to if you're doing a full round attack. A full round attack does not give you 2 actions.
That's right. That's right.
Farron, you have Dispel Magic, right?
I do, yes.
You may have magic on her that could be where some of this armor's coming from.
Oh, okay. I'll remember that.
Oh, do I damage or do I defend? Alright, save or suck time. Forbid spell casting.
Alright. Let's see. This is a will save. Nope.
Damn.
It's save or suck, so.
That's a really powerful spell, so you could expect that to be difficult. I mean, easy for someone to overcome at this level.
Damn.
But could you imagine if that did work?
Can I change how I did that? Can I say I used that as a swift action? Using a fervor? I know, too late. Never mind. I don't want to do that.
You also wouldn't be able to if you're going to use a full round to attack twice.
No, it wouldn't be a full round. It would be just a regular attack. Because that would be a swift action to forbid and then attack as a standard.
You already started it.
Yeah, I already started it.
Did you want to, like, flank or do anything else?
Well, you can't dance in this one. Oh, yeah, I can flank with Hugin, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright, flank.
Alright, my turn. Let's see. I'm going to touch Itchy again. What was the damage? Did I roll damage before? 3d6. Okay. Have some electricity. Take 12 damage. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take 2 damage from this. And I'm gonna 5-foot step out of that flank. 4 rounds of haste. Marcellus. You have a wand that can bypass DR.
The Scorching Ray is lawful?
No, magic doesn't have to worry about damage resistance. They have to worry about spell resistance. And from what Cabo looked at, she doesn't have spell resistance.
Okay, well, I guess I'll move over here and I'll give her a little. Oh.
And it will miss.
Ooh.
Oh wait, it's touch. Hold on. Yeah,
Oh
range
yeah,
touch
it's
attack.
it's a touch spell.
All right, what's your
range
touch?
touch.
Yep, that will hit. Be a
Nice.
16 damage.
Yay!
Scorching Ray is a
Stand
great weapon. It's a great magic. It's a great spell, especially if you had it in your spell list. Because at this point, you would have 2 different rays.
So wait, magic bypasses it, right?
So how magic works? Magic doesn't worry about damage resistance. Like they only worry about something called spell resistance, which
She does not have.
you roll your caster level to bypass their spell resistance. But she doesn't have any. I believe he has already cast his magic missile.
Is it once a day?
Yes.
Okay. Well, is it long? No, never mind.
Oh wait, no, he knew long rested. Yeah, you have it back.
You know what? Screw it.
All right, how to see if she has shield? No, she doesn't. All right, 4 damage.
I can outdo you with magic.
All right, Farron, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna do a maybe dumb thing. I'm gonna move to here, and then I'm gonna reach out and cast inflict wounds.
All right.
I'm opening my spell sheet. I'm gonna do the level 2 inflict moderate wounds.
Okay. Will save for half damage. Oh yeah, half damage.
Okay, so I mean 6-7 points, somewhere around there.
Yep, you did damage. All right, Ryzen, you're up. Take 1 damage.
She was a fool to move. As I take 1 damage, I jump forward and give her the slash, stab, slash.
Your paper cut is bleeding all over the place.
Nobody cares about. You ever heard that song, Short People Got No Reason to Live?
Bean, it's only 1 damage. I think he'll be fine. No damage.
Yeah, but she knows because that shit bounced off her forehead 3 times.
Yeah, you bounced it off her forehead two times.
Like, my crow's feet.
All right, Itchy, you're up. You're
Oh,
currently
yes.
flanking with Farron.
My mind's telling me no. Was she
look,
resistant to
everybody.
anything?
A pitchfork. She's not resistant. No.
That's my trident, because remember I dropped it when running.
Look, everyone, a pitchfork.
Then we're going to
No,
try
she's not resistant.
and do a double slap of this.
Oh no!
Motherfucker.
Is that melee or was that a magic attack?
What you want to do is not roll ones. I don't. Just say.
That's usually the first
Well,
step.
Yo-Yo, is this magic you're casting to do this?
I don't remember what we decided on that. Because my
Spell-like ability, but not.
I thought it was magic.
If it's a spell-like ability, I'm still counting it as magic.
well, it's like infusing my claws with a thing, with Keen.
So is it an enchantment that lasts certain rounds, or do you have to cast it every time you're doing it?
It's an enchantment that lasts each round because I have to use a swift action to activate it.
So it costs a pool, though?
It costs my fervor pool. Well, no, actually, it's like a separate pool, but yes. So I don't know.
Then it's a melee. I was like, say if you're having to maintain, like concentrate on this like a spell.
No,
then
no,
yes,
I don't have to concentrate on it like a spell. It's just
Well,
like I put this on there, ba-dink, and now I have Keen.
Well, you threatened no squares for 1d6 rounds.
Yeah. That's.
So I could dance around you all you want if I wanted to.
I mean, that's actually not the worst that could have happened.
True. Roll a d6. You threaten no squares for 5 rounds.
Alright, no attack of opportunity this game.
Alright, I'm going to... last round of this, I'm going to touch Itchy again. Oh no, Itchy.
Uh-oh.
A
Goddamn
17 will touch you. So, critical touch. 66. You take 22 damage. Out. This is like the most Itchy's been hurt. Touch attacks seem to affect Itchy a lot. That and will saves. I'm going to take a step over here.
Will save shouldn't.
3 rounds of haste. Marcellus, you're up.
Hmm. Inspector Gadget.
Oh. That's not even going to hear a touch.
Man, that really sucks, because Hugin can't do anything. Well, you know what? I'll send him right in front of her, so she'll shock someone else.
Oh, you walked past her. Okay. Here, take this. Yep, I'll hit you.
That's alright. That's why he's walking in. He's walking in.
You're going to take 6 damage. As you get slapped by a tentacle. Oh, I forgot to have her take a bleed damage. Okay.
Lead. Lead.
Well, what's you can do?
I guess he could still attack
He
her.
can.
And use his bleed.
Yeah, you could. Go ahead and roll that bleed. You only get 1 attack.
Oh.
Did you move?
We're no longer
Oh,
hasted.
she's upgraded to 5.
Okay, that's much better.
Alright, Farron, you're up.
I'm gonna hold my action in case anybody gets really injured, because there's not a lot I can do to her.
Wait. Oh, it's unconscious. That's right. Okay.
Isn't someone already injured?
Itchy's injured.
If she's injured, then I will move over here, and I'll cast Cure Serious Wounds on Itchy.
There's the actual.
Cure Moderate, I mean. So, 14 points of healing.
Itchy, 14, go to you. Ryzen, you're up.
Will I do the jumpy stab slash?
And take 1 point of damage. No damage.
Hey, I get a plus on that attack.
Yeah, it's just no damage.
I rolled an 11 damage.
You miss on a 20.
Your mama.
Oh, burn.
Alright, Itchy. Now that I have been thoroughly burned, can you kill this thing?
There's no coming back from this.
Someone did a heal check, right?
That was a complete roast.
No one's done a heal check on him.
No, nobody's done
to stop bleeding, it's a heal check, yeah.
I'm saying for the...
Yeah, to stop bleeding, it's a heal check.
No, that's
Kill
not
the
what I'm
lady,
asking.
I'll heal you later.
Oh, badly injured.
Yeah, there's the heal. That's the health check. Really.
Then I'm not going to do what I wanted to do, and I'm just going to slap her twice.
Well, let me do a quick measure. That's not what I'm looking for. Alright, so oh no, I've already used it. Okay. I've already used my reaction. Never mind. Alright, go slap.
You zap me, I zap you.
Oh, are those touch?
I don't think so, sadly.
Yeah, those will miss.
Motherfucker. I cannot
Alright,
roll above fucking 10 tonight.
I'm going
I have a plus fucking 11.
Alright, I'm going to full retreat. So it's my full retreat here. So Hugin, Ryzen, and Itchy can all slap her real quick.
I can't remember.
Oh, that's right, you can't. So Hugin and Ryzen can slap her.
I mean, I can't do anything really. Could I increase my bleed? Actually, no, I'm not.
You used winged anyway, so. Yeah, nothing of that gets through. Ryzen, get a free hit with your weapon of choice.
Here we go.
Dang.
Oh.
And that's my turn because I full retreated. 2 rounds of haste left. Marcellus, you're up.
Well, we can't really let her escape. So I chase after her. Hey, you there! Stop!
Oh yeah, and 5 bleed damage.
Well, she's retreating. Could I try to use diplomacy to tell her to surrender?
You can try.
Madam, you may be hideous, but you could still have a chance to be beautiful again.
Nice.
Fails.
You could just take off the wig.
Just shut up, bag.
What? And I cry in the corner. 21 hasted fails.
Diplomacy? No, 21's not enough.
What the fuck?
Higher than 21. And that was your
Really?
action.
Ah, wow. Well, Hugin will take chase after her. And take a 5-foot bird step. Just had to say that first. And, I mean, could he, like, try to intimidate her into surrendering?
Sure, he can try as a bird.
He has an expert intimidation, let me tell you this. So he lifts his leg and...
Fail. Fails.
Yes.
Fails.
Damn it. God. She can't be reasoned with. Everyone else kill her.
Alright, Farron, you heard him.
That's what we were doing.
I'm gonna run up to her and I'm gonna cast Inflict Light Wounds.
Ah, fuck. I'll take 5.
God damn it.
Alright, who's next? Ryzen's next.
It's a caster.
The Ryzen takes 1 damage.
Oh, this bitch. Well, I pursue.
Whee!
Stab, stab.
Oh, okay. I'll do this real quick. That will hit right on. Take 6 damage. She slaps you as you walk by. And then I'll take
No,
it.
actually, I get +4.
Oh, take no damage then.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Chicken head.
Alright, I'll take no damage from you too. Itchy.
Everyone's in my way. Actually, I'm hasted.
You are hasted. And she's already performed her attack of opportunity for this round. She doesn't have combat reflexes.
I could get there, and I could get
That's
there.
cool. There you go.
I could give her a good old slap.
Oh! That is not confirmed.
It's a touch.
Yep, it's not. It doesn't matter. The first damage. With her going down to, she drops to the floor with Itchy's fervor slap, and crumples to the floor, dropping what appears to be the hand mirror
Rebound
in
the
her
spirit.
hand on her side.
Watch out. It's a hand mirror.
You feel an energy course through the mansion. You see like lines of purple electricity shoot across the floor and down the stairs. A little bit later, you hear the sound of it colliding with what it sounds like a wooden a wooden door, and you hear the sound of a latch.
And you hear the sound of Chuck Mangione playing in the distance. Feels so good.
All right, so what would you like to do now?
Rob this bitch. That means take her money.
All right, so you look at her person, and you grab the hand mirror that has been shattered. You see etched on the back, it says, "To my dearest mother, HL."
So it was a mama joke telling someone's mom to go to hell.
Don't forget the song.
All right. There's probably something you probably can look around in this place up here, even though it looks barren and there's not a whole lot here. There might be. You guys
I
can take
searched
20
the
on
room like a dwarf who wants money after
Yeah,
a
you guys
fight with a chick he couldn't hurt.
You guys could take 20 on your perception.
I take what I roll, but the other people I suggest you take 20.
So taking 20 is automatically getting a 20 on top of your bonus to that skill.
I guess I'll use it on my Arcana.
For what reason?
Oh, to see if there's magic in this one?
There is no magic in this room.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then.
All right, after looking around, I'm guessing someone's going to take 20 because you only need a 5.
Yeah.
Hidden amongst one of the potted plants in this attic, you find a folding leather pouch.
A wallet.
What's inside the pouch?
You open it up and you find that this appears to be a stash of jewelry. A whole lot of gems, earrings, gold rings, a diamond, pearls. It's a bunch of stuff.
Only one?
Man, that guy's back must hurt.
Here you go. Look at all that shit.
Whoa.
Now for the diamond.
Holy shit, that's a lot of fucking money.
I suggest not selling the diamond. Because to cast a resurrection spell, you need diamond dust. You have a diamond.
Yeah, but creating diamond dust from a diamond isn't that easy.
Do it magically. Anyway, but having this is, if you can find a place with a cleric that can cast resurrection, it will save you the cost of the diamond dust because you already have
Yeah,
one.
but we're awesome. We ain't dying.
Anyway, that's a lot of money right there.
Good point.
Yeah, that's way too much money to not sell. It's a large diamond, too. Can we cut it in half and sell half a large diamond?
That's just a crap ton of money.
All right, I'm so glad that Cavo's keeping track of all of our loot.
Oh, is he?
This seems like a good place to stop. It sounds like a door has unlocked. If you guys remember, all the way back from the first time you here, you ran into a door heading down to the basement that seems to have a arcane lock on it that you couldn't get through. Perhaps it is unlocked now.
Nice. We'll explore that next week.
Excelente.
I'm sorry again for last week, guys. I passed out on the couch
Oh, you're fine.
waiting on the game.
Oh, we held a grudge all week.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
God.
Oh, you're fine.
But anyways, good night, stream.
Good night, Dream.
Good night.